Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying the show. Now, what are we going to do next?
I understand you have some
You got a story for us.
interesting things about cookies or something, which we're not making today. But that's all right.
But Julia
finds it
is going to do something there that's sweet, aren't you?
I am. I'm going to do
We
a
are.
quick version of a cookie.
Jolly good. Well,
Kinda.
before we do that, I'm going to tell you a little story.
Okay. You got your drink, right?
Here we go.
Yes.
I'm going to need it. I can tell.
Okay,
I
off
can
you
tell.
go.
A cookie is described as a thin, sweet, usually small cake. By definition, a cookie can be any kind of variety of handheld, flour-based sweet cakes. Each country has its own word for cookie. What we know as cookies are called biscuits in England, and in Australia and Spain are called galetas. Germans call them keks in Plushentine for Christmas cookies. And in Italy, there are
practiced
several
that
names
word.
to identify the various forms of cookie, including amaretti and biscotti, therefore biscuit, derived from the Dutch word meaning cookie, or smaller little cake. Biscuit comes from the Latin word coctum, which means Christ-baked. Culinary historians, the first historic record of cookies was their use as test cakes to find out what the oven temperature was.
Really?
Believe it or not, the cookie goes back to 7th century AD.
Welcome back, y'all. Since we obviously don't have time to make a cookie anymore, since Julia ate up the last 3 days of our show, we're going to go with a little quicker version. If you got a party to go to and you want to bring something sweet, and I'm not quite sure why they have me making this, but this is called white trash. So what you do...
Well, if the shoe
dear.
fits, love.
I had a feeling that was coming. What you
dear.
do is you take yourself 3 cups of one of those corn square kind of cereals. Pour that in your bowl.
Like your checker ones.
It's actually
Well,
Crispix,
thanks to
but
camera,
okay.
dear.
And then you have 3 cups of pretzel sticks.
I love pretzel sticks.
They're
They're
really
good no matter
salty,
what you
so
do
don't
with them.
add
That's
salt.
right. Well, you got the sweet and salty in this, which is wonderful. And then, which is
my
kind of
favorite.
Yeah. And then you got some salted roasted peanuts. You're going to use a half a jar of that. And obviously, you can mix this up and add whatever y'all really want to it.
You
This
can
is
get
just the
them from
basic
Dothan.
recipe. Yes, exactly.
That's
and
right.
then
The peanut festival I hear they have down there is amazing.
is incredible.
I mean, up there.
Okay.
Oh.
Then you have a bag of your chocolate-covered candies. I got red and green for the holidays if it was going to be Christmas.
They're W's and W's. I bought them the other day.
You're woo-woo-woo-woo-woos. Okay. And then what you do, Julia, you want to help me out for a minute?
Sure, love.
If
What would
you
you
would-
need?
if you
dear?
wouldn't
Take
mind
your glass,
just holding
Julie. I
this
think
up
you had enough.
You know,
over.
it's not my first time in the kitchen,
Let's
you
do
know.
this. Let's move this over here.
Let's.
Put this here.
This
and
is
if
why
you
they
would
call
just
this live TV.
turn this over so I can
Turn?
keep going a little.
Well, I was wondering if you're going to put it all in there,
I was
dear.
going to put it all. This is just a little bit of white chocolate I've melted on the stove.
Oh, hence the term white trash.
That's right,
I love
people.
it.
So you can
White
either do
chocolate
double
is
boiler,
good with
microwave,
everything.
whatever you want to do.
So
Thank
Britney
you, Julia.
Spears makes this all the time.
She does. She lives off this stuff.
Beautiful.
That's how she keeps her figure. And then you're just going to mix all this up and drop it on wax paper afterwards. And you can break it up afterwards.
I heard Miley Cyrus is
So
going to
it's
make
like,
it too.
oh, so you're making like a
See, just mixing it all up in there once
Yeah,
it's
do it
all
that way,
coated.
dear.
you're kind of making
Show
like
it to the
chocolate
camera.
bars, but just chocolate chunks of stuff.
Let me hold that for you.
I'm not quite sure, Julia, if you know how short I am. I'm on my tippiest toes, and I'm still not
Hold
getting
it
in
down
there.
lower, darling.
Good things come in small packages, love.
So I'm told. So I'm told.
So does poison.
Which we try not to
All right,
serve
the
in
cam-
any of our
the
recipes.
camera's
We're
seen
really
that.
careful about that.
All right. So.
It's getting a little tough to
gets-
handle
it
this.
does.
Always
You kinda
keep
gotta
your
stir it up
red poison
quickly.
separate from your foodstuffs in
Now,
your thing.
don't use an electric mixer on this or it'll smash up all your stuff.
I'm
That's
coming
it.
back. Hang on.
And then it ends up like a puree, really.
Then what
Okay.
we're going to do is we've got some wax paper on the counter.
Is
And
it
Julia,
good?
if you'd like to help
I'm
me
not
again.
telling.
Would you like to help
Julia,
her?
if you'd like to help me
I'm
again.
busy over here.
All right, never mind. Just take your pot.
Okay.
You know it's good trash whenever you can't put it out on the plate.
That's right.
How's that, dear?
You're killing me, Julia, is what you're doing.
Well,
You're
what
just
would you like me to
killing
do?
me.
Not kill you?
All right. So
There
what
you
you're going
go.
to do is, yeah,
Can I lick the bowl?
you can.
No, licking the bowl now. She's got to get
So
the
we're
rest
going to
of the
let
stuff
that
on the
just
plate.
set up
Well,
on the
a
wax
lady would
paper.
do it
Just like
this way.
that. You're not going to spread it all flat. You're just going to leave it chunky.
We're just going to leave it chunky. You can do it however you want. If you want to drop it by a tablespoonful, whatever. This is just easy. It sets up, and then they just crack it all up. Put it on a platter and take it off to your party. It's very easy.
And let your kids lick the bowl because, oh, that's really good.
Isn't that yummy?
Mm-hmm.
White trash ain't
White
so bad
trash.
after all, is it?
Can't talk eating.
So you let it dry.
Let
or
it
you
dry.
let it cool, obviously, not dry. And then you can just break it into
put
chunks.
this
See, they
over
weren't
here.
listening because they're too busy eating, but we've already been over that.
Okay, sorry. No, but I'm sure
in the fridge,
anybody
yeah.
would love to have that
You
at their
don't have
party.
to. You can put it in the fridge if you want to make it a little bit quicker so it
Pasta.
sets up.
What about
But other-
freezer?
Freezer as well.
Okay.
Because you know
How long
chocolates. Just eyeball it, and when it starts to set up, go ahead and break it up.
I don't have a window on my fridge.
Oh, Lord, Julia. All right, y'all, we're going to come back in
It's
just
been
a
a
minute.
while.
We're going to regroup, and
We'll take a
Julia's
break.
going to give us a recipe for a quick appetizer when you have a party to go to. So
And
that's it.
actually,
Lickety
before
split.
that, I think we're going to dip into the vodka because I think we need to.
We probably need to
after
before
this.
Julia starts
Anyway.
again.
All right.
All right, y'all, stick around. We'll be right back.
Yes.